Hey guys, it's Greggy here.
Tony Gill.
Treasy on Instagram. So many people requested this. I kind of don't do all the game trailers. I like watching the game trailers. I just don't feel like I can really make commentary on them. Tony's a gamer, and I was like, he's dabbled with Battlefront, so might as well have him here to make this a little more worth everyone's time.
Not really. I mean, no one's gonna give a fuck what I'm doing.
God, partially true. Star Wars Battlefront 2, first person request this, Fearless Entertainment, one of the most pussy channels I've ever seen. Okay.
EA.
I've waited 30 years for this. I still remember my last orders. The day the real war began.
Real war.
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist.
Damn.
Look at those graphics, man. Still impresses me. Even though everyone's used to it now.
I mean,
Special forces. That's the point, Sergeant.
They did it. Row One.
blew it up.
Impossible.
That was a Row One, isn't it?
Impossible. Very possible.
We
apparently.
avenge our emperor.
Damn.
Resistance.
That shit looks
Oh, that ain't enough.
Rebellion. You will burn these ideas away.
Cannot save them.
Damn, graphics.
Looks like him. Of course I'll find
Damn.
the galaxy.
Hope that was actual gameplay.
Oh!
Damn.
Is he fighting Yoda?
Yep. Make a different story. God damn. Defense. All right. Damn. Oh shit.
They got Kylo in this shit?
They're gonna put everybody in this, man. There we go.
I didn't know
There we go. That's beautiful.
There's a Rey
There it
and
is.
fucking Darth Maul.
If that's true, then hopefully you could just get every single
Yeah.
fucking person in the Star Wars.
Yeah, Han
universe,
Solo and Jar Jar Binks and whoever Jimmy Smits played in episode 2, 3.
Get some Boba Fett just running through shit.
That was really cool, man. That was sick. Female protagonist. It's the thing the Star Wars movies like to do now. It's what Star Wars loves is their female protagonist. That's not going to
These
upset
women are
anyone.
taking over.
Women are taking over. Women have always ruled.
I mean,
it's just us men have feared them in the galaxy, and that's why they are in charge of the galaxy now.
The story is really good. The last one was just like really for online play, I felt like. But I mean, once you run through the story in this game, all you're gonna want to do is online play. I enjoyed that, but did you throw in a little gameplay or something?
Yeah.
I really just want to see how it's gonna like look, so I can.
See, that's funny because you're into the gameplay. I'm into like the cinema clips the most.
The stories are always good in like well, like every kind of game coming out now, like just graphic wise, everything's like looks like that when you're like in cutscenes. They put a really good story into this one, man. It's just gonna be like run through that shit really quick and just play online all day.
Yeah.
The last one they let you play as a couple characters, but this one it looks like they're gonna just let you go throughout a lot of the Star Wars, like and
totally.
even to get stories that they could tell, like how they wanted Rogue One. If you could just like implement that into these games now, it's just like you could just have the whole world where it almost feels like you're watching the movies, but then you actually get the gameplay, like get to play through the levels where they're like killing a bunch of people, shoot like stormtroopers, but actually, you know, hit them.
What I feel like I can say about this, with seeing the Battlefront footage of why I'm drawn to it, in terms of its of where its story is taking place. You know, when you see Kylo Ren and Darth Maul, all these different characters, and the time frame it's taking place, it's like it puts you in the actual wars of Star Wars. I love the movies.
Yeah.
And the movies, though, they don't really go into like the wars of shit. You know, that's why I like Rogue One a lot, because I felt like that was like a war movie in a way. And here it's like, yeah, you're going into the wars, you're experiencing the battles, the unknown battles we didn't get to see going on, and all this, or the battles they're creating that you can get into. Darth Maul fighting him, Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin. You know, it takes place around, you know, when it starts off when the Death Star blows up, and like, oh, that was from the first movie. So seeing like where the wars were taking place, it's cool to actually be involved in the wars and see the canon. I think this is canon. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Hate me if you want, or forgive me if you can. Or if not, it's just really cool fan fiction.
In the movies, you get the story, but on this one, you get to like see like the all-out battles with crazy ass. The last one, that was like how you felt about it, but you really didn't have like a really good story to like hold it down like that. We're putting in the Star Wars Battlefront to the new console, but the second one was like, okay, now we're gonna have a great story. You're gonna like get to see what happened during this timeline, this timeline.
The first Battlefront was definitely a financial success, but I know some people were kind of let down by it. I heard that seemed really divisive in how people.
It seemed
really
like you could play for a while, but it was almost like you got a Call of Duty, Star Wars, but I mean, when you don't like put so much of like that Star Wars like storylines into like a game, it's just like, okay, I'm just basically using this for multiplayer. With this one, it's just like they already have the engine, so they just put so much more story and a lot. Like, I hope that they put a lot of cool ass little mini games into it, so you could just like really do a lot of different things than just a straight multiplayer team deathmatch or something like that. But it's always been fun, man. Like the first one, even when you play it on PlayStation 2, just to always be in the whole war, it just feels like you're playing Battlefield, but with Star Wars. It's just like you get the full feel of it, and if you could just like have that space battle, that shit would be so badass. Like, that's why I thought like they showed a little bit of gameplay when they were showing like the fighter jet flying, because I was like, maybe you could actually like that's how it looks when you're flying in the games. So that's what like I'm most excited for, you know, having some space battles.
All right, well, thank you for all you guys referring this our way. I would have just watched this on my own without a camera recording, but you guys wanted it.
That's like back in the day kind of shit, man.
No, man, now you gotta record yourself watching a video.
If you didn't record it, it's kind of like you never watched it, and then a lot of people are gonna be upset.
That is evidence. There'll be a time where they'll allow me to do reactions inside the actual movie theaters. Hey, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects.
That'd be crazy.
Treasy on Instagram.
Tony Gill be streaming on Twitch. It's in the gamer. That's gonna be.
You do streams on Twitch. He streams on Twitch. Why don't you ever mention that?
I barely started doing it.
We'll fucking mention it next time. What's your Twitch account?
It's in the gamer.
It's in the gamer?
It's in the gamer.
Go on his Twitch.